We live.
Hey yo, welcome
Yeah.
back to another episode of the Factz podcast. You know what I mean? I'm to introduce today's a full squad in the building. Well, one on mission, Mr. BK is unavailable today, but that's fine. But we got Mr. Njai in the building, MBO in the building, and myself in the building. As you can see, I'm at work. I am at work, but the other work don't stop. You dig? But
Yeah, feel me.
there's been a lot that's going on. What you saying, yeah?
Nah, you good. I was just saying that, it's Monday. We back. Oh, all right. Let me also say this. So, but we still can't hit this 10 mark. We getting close. We getting close. We getting very, very close.
Last time, how much we get? 8?
We got 9.
Okay. Well,
We
that's a
got 9.
progression.
One got 9, one got 8. And the other mini videos, I say I want minimum 5. Y'all gave me 5. So congratulations on that. I'm gonna clap y'all for that one, bro. But
okay,
still need 10, bro. I know I keep saying this. Y'all like, bro, this nigga just be talking, but not for real, bro. Let's try to get 10 likes on the videos, bro. Like, please. It helps the channel. We appreciate y'all watching us, man. And we here, man. Sorry we're a little late by the video. We should have dropped this yesterday.
Sir.
But a lot of things, there was a lot of moving parts. So but we here.
Life happened.
Life happens, but we still here. It's technically still Monday. We drop a video every Monday and we still here, man. So I appreciate everybody that's been supporting us, man. I know we've been saying this, but I genuinely do mean it, man. I see when we've been asking for more likes, I've seen y'all consistently like. We still haven't hit that 10, but I believe we're gonna hit it. So, if you've been liking the video, keep liking it, man. Just keep liking the videos as they come. Comment. If you have questions, drop it in there, man. But yeah, we back.
We back like we never left. You know what I mean? What's it called? I see everyone is dressed up in their office clothes. Me, I'm in my work field. I be in the field. I'm outside. They be in the AC and shit. You know what I mean? I be on my feet. So
it's definitely Uncle Sam Mondays for sure.
And our facts. So if y'all feeling sorry, like damn, this crew, they entertain us nice, but I don't want them, having to be at work and stuff. I want them to fully give us full content. This is now where you guys can take charge and you can support us crazy. The more you support us crazy, the more I see go blow up, and then the more we can give you guys more entertainment, pan your head up, because this is the platform where football-wise, we gonna break it down, we gonna give you everything. And right now we're entering crunch time of the season. Well, Chelsea, my season is done.
That shit over, man. That shit over.
I'm glad you recognize it, bro. I'm glad you recognize your shit done.
Listen, y'all talk to me first. Chelsea Real Madrid game. How is that feeling, man? I mean, just after y'all watching all that stuff.
Man, I knew for a fact
y'all gonna lose.
I knew y'all were not coming back. I already knew y'all were not coming back. It was just how much Real Madrid wanted to like emphasize that point. I think, but Chelsea, y'all definitely at the beginning of the game, y'all had a good spell. I had some, couple of attacks with Modric, Kante. Who else started? I think Havertz started. Felix. Yeah. Y'all had a couple of chances in the beginning of the. I feel like if you scored early, it would have been a different game. But when you can't score and then you keep going and then your momentum drops and then the home team starts getting their momentum, then is in Champions League, man, is over. Once they score that first goal, like you're done. So
hey, Emby, you got a new camera or something?
Nah, why?
We seeing you clearer. What's going on? I thought you upgraded. Shit.
Man, this is the same phone, man.
Listen, but now Emby speaking facts, man. Yeah, what you saying? What was your thoughts when you watched it?
I understand why we having this conversation because bro, y'all scored 1 goal in the last month, right? Like 2 months ago. So why will I expect you guys to score what? How many goals did you guys needed for 3 goals or 2 goals?
2. Well, 2 to take it to PKs.
Exactly. So 3 goals without Real Madrid. Come on, bro. I knew this shit was done. Right? Y'all don't score goals. So I remember the last game. I don't know if it was you or someone was like, yeah, Chelsea have a chance. I'm like, There's no way
That was
because
definitely me.
y'all problems is scoring goals. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have not been scoring goals historically, whether you change the manager or not. Like from the beginning of the season, we told you guys y'all problem was a striker. Y'all did not sign a striker. Y'all signed 1,000 players and you did not sign a striker. So I mean, you signed Aubameyang. I give you.
Aubameyang.
I signed Aubameyang, but we all knew what Aubameyang was doing in Arsenal though. Like when Arsenal let him go, he wasn't scoring goals.
Let me just sidetrack on this, right? Can we all agree that Tuchel is a fraud? Because first of all, he last season he inherited like not last season, but the season before that, where they won the Champions League, he inherited like a good Champions League running team. Y'all were undefeated in the Champions League. He was doing trash in the Premier League, but he just continued that Champions League form, right?
Yeah.
But when he was given the full reins at Chelsea, he was horrible. Then they gave him the Bayern job, and now Bayern have dropped to second place. They just lost to Mainz over the weekend.
3-1.
So I think Thomas Tuchel in the past, like I would say 10 years, has been one of the most overrated managers ever, bro, ever.
I have to agree. I think the thing with him is his talent IQ. His talent IQ is terrible. Like you can't explain to me how the summertime they give you all that money to go buy players.
Identification
you end up with Koulibaly and Aubameyang.
Yeah. Like you see all these other clubs signing these 23, 24-year-old players.
Yeah, like the next generation and stuff. Well, why you disagree?
He played good ball at Chelsea too. Like it was defensive, but it was productive. Like that you guys were progressing.
No, but they
getting y'all points.
Didn't win. I mean, they won the Champions League. Other than that, like for a team like Chelsea, you trying to win the league, you trying to win the FA Cup. He was not able to compete.
I wouldn't say my thing is that I wouldn't say he's a fraud. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the Champions League is obviously it's like the shiny
as
thing,
in levels. They trying to put him up.
Nah, I'm calling him a fraud because they were comparing him to Pep just because he won that Champions League.
Okay. Fraud is too strong. Fraud is too strong because
because y'all call Pep a fraud. You call Pep a fraud.
No. But you gotta put context. That's what I'm trying to get to.
It's like when you go to get Fanta Orange from Jack in the Box.
And they give
that
you
Fanta Orange and the real Fanta Orange, but it tastes like Fanta Orange. That's like Thomas Tuchel.
Nah, it's context.
Fago, there you go.
It's context,
Fago.
No, in the Chelsea context, he did well. Like he was getting results. He had that team ticking. So I'm not gonna accept he's a fraud.
But now you say that, right? You say that, right? And even in his second season, after the Champions League, then now it was time to, okay, cool. We got Lukaku and Sahu. We needed a striker and we needed a midfielder. We got Lukaku and Sahu, right? In that season, we went to 2 finals and failed to score in each final. We were still struggling in terms of like trying to like score goals. Was
this Lukaku after Man United?
Nah, this is after Inter, when he came from Inter.
So yeah, it was after he came back from Man United. He went back to Chelsea, right?
Yeah, he left Man U, then went to Inter. And then
Tuchel signed him?
Chelsea. Yeah, Tuchel signed him. And then he also signed, what's his name? Saul.
No,
we need a midfielder.
I agree with your statement that he's not good at identifying players, and he's shown that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I agree with that. It's just the fraud thing I don't agree with, because the only reason I'm saying that is because I think that your owner should have never fired him. So, like, I think for that Chelsea time, he was the right man, at least to be given a chance to get things moving again. But in terms of identifying players, 100%, I agree with that. I mean, the signings he made was crazy. But
I will fire him because this is why I'll fire him, right? The whole summer, Todd Bowler has been asking him about Ronaldo, who was available. And in the very last minute of the transfer window, you decided to go get Aubameyang, who is the same. So if you're gonna go get Aubameyang, you might as well go to Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Especially with all these available strikers out there. I think it was Haaland available. Haaland wasn't available, but there was a bunch.
I don't think Ronaldo was available at that point.
Nah, this is when y'all was having the feud with Ronaldo, and
you think so?
Yeah, this was in the summertime when it was.
Nah, Ronaldo was like before January, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's when it was official. But Ten Hag, let's be honest, Ten Hag didn't want Ronaldo from get-go.
But I don't
in the
think
summertime.
Ronaldo was gonna leave. I mean, we don't know, bro. We don't know.
Yeah, that's when you have the preseason issues and stuff.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
At least you could have tried that, hunger. If you're gonna go get a Aubameyang, you could have at least tried to go get Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Because it don't make sense. And with Tuchel, I mean, listen, either or, if he would have stayed, would we have been near the relegation battle? Probably not. But would we have been in the top 4? I guarantee you, no. You know what I mean? Like, I could have seen the issues.
Couple questions, right? One, so they're saying right now, Nagelsmann turned down Chelsea. They're saying that you guys are going after Poch. You currently have Lampard as your manager. So when these new owners came, they were saying that it's going to be a new Chelsea.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about your team, bro, with all these moves? Like, with everything concluded, how do you feel? Because if Chelsea's the big boy club they are, Nagelsmann.
I mean, but if you think about it, right? If you think about it, I think this is their first year under Todd Bowley, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so it's the first year under Todd Bowley. The team, they're trying to reshuffle their entire team, like they bought like 11 players. They still have some coming in the summer. I think when it comes to Chelsea, like as a club, I think, yeah, we can cut them some slack with their new manager, them selling all their players, trying to reshuffle their team and everything. I'm just talking about like when it comes to performance manager wise, I think Tuchel did a very poor job, like especially with the resources he was given. So I think now with the resources, you can like give the team maybe like and one more window to summer window, winter window, and then give them a season and see how it goes. Because honestly, we talk about Chelsea, but the signings they've made, other than I would say Koulibaly and Aubameyang, I think the signings they've made are good for moving the club forward when it comes to like Enzo Fernandez and Mudryk, and hopefully they sign João Felix on a full, because he's been one of
not
their
alone.
That's another question. I don't know if João Felix is gonna stay at Chelsea.
Nah, he
who else gonna sign him?
He likes it there.
I think he's a good player for any of the top teams to sign him, bro.
Yeah, but like he's already at Chelsea, so I don't know why he would leave, go back to Atletico for the hopes of somebody else trying to sign him when Chelsea are interested in him.
I'm thinking if somebody comes for him, would he
like
have? Because
Liverpool not gonna get him.
I don't think his contract is they have an option to buy, right? So let's say I don't know, Liverpool, United, or let's say Arsenal win the league. Like if
Arsenal win the league.
No, I'm just saying, like, because if Arsenal wins the league, right, they're gonna be in that level where they can attract players like João Felix. So I'm saying that if these players, because they're gonna go talk to Atletico, why João Felix can be like I'm like, okay, yeah, Chelsea, but you sign a lot of players, but I don't feel like he's like superly involved with Chelsea to the point is that I'm gonna turn it down. If a good enough deal come from an opportunity that fits him well, I can see him leaving.
I mean, João Felix is not even
enough. I think him staying at Chelsea is a good enough deal. That's what I'm saying. If Chelsea wants to sign João Felix, he's gonna stay.
And even so, like even if he don't stay, João Felix is not really the priority signing that we should even be looking for.
He's your best player right now, though, bro.
Yeah, but how many goals does he score? Like what? 1 goal? How many chances has he created? Not really much. He's being exciting, yeah, but Nkunku is coming, and Nkunku plays the same role. What we need is a striker and a midfielder and a goalkeeper. We need 3 positions for João Felix will just be like a bonus. If they don't give me these 3 positions and we sign João Felix, that's gonna be a failure transfer window. It will not be good enough. Because João Felix, I mean, João Felix, he's exciting, but man, for what we need, nah, bro. Nah, that's not it. And to answer what Nya was talking about all them managers and stuff. Right now, they're saying Pochettino, hey man,
looks like Poch. Yeah. That's the most likely player you're gonna get.
Hey man. Shit. I mean, was he really a butler? Nah, is he a butler?
Yes, he is.
The man literally said winning trophies is not the main thing. He literally said that, came out of his mouth.
He did say that. We're going to take him to the ocean and wash up all his sins, because I don't know what type of mentality that is. But
make him Sangugate.
Sangugate, first bridge. He has to jump off. But what's it called? Pochettino. Nagelsmann. The reports came back saying that he's somewhat similar to Tuchel in the sense that he's a little bit dangam in a way. And plus, I didn't even want Nagelsmann just because of his age. He's 35. Him and Thiago Silva older than him.
I don't know. Come on, bro. Like Nagelsmann or Poch, bro. You picking Nagelsmann, bro?
I don't know. I want Spalletti, the guy from Napoli, the Napoli manager. That's who I want. Spalletti. That's who I want as my manager.
Man, but do you think, let's say they go to like a semifinal, you think he'll still leave? I mean, they are in the semifinal. I mean, you think they go to the final? You think? Oh, they're out. Never mind.
They're out. Yeah, y'all knocked them out.
Yeah, they're out.
I forgot. They out.
They got Serie A, but I mean, he's been in Serie A his whole life. You know what I mean? He needs a new life. But Pochettino, listen, am I confident? Nah. I don't like the fact that we're going for Pochettino, especially with his affiliates with Spurs. But I mean, if I gotta be on the other side, he did what.
You're muted, my guy.
Because when
you good. No, you good.
Oh, no, you good. No, I think it just cut out.
When he came to Spurs, who was Spurs manager when he came? I think it was Harry Redknapp or something like that. It was one of the Harrys.
Villa's did he take over after Villa's?
Oh, no, Villa Boss. It was Villa Boss.
No. Because he had Kane, right? It was
it was Tim Sherwood.
Tim Sherwood, yeah. He had Kane. So Sherwood started Kane's career. So it was Tim Sherwood.
Yeah, it was Tim Sherwood, right? And when he came in, I remember Spurs, they had like 31 people in their squad, 31 players damn near in their squad, right? So when Pochettino came in, he kind of, you know what I mean, settled the squad, you know, shuffled up all that shit. Woo. But my whole thing is, bro, his mentality, has he changed? Has he learned? But I mean, he did go to PSG, so maybe they taught him something. But damn, bro, this is a risk. It's a big risk, man.
You think PSG repaired his reputation? For me, it damaged it even further. Like he let that team run him, bro.
Nah, but I mean, what you mean? He won trophies.
Bro, come on, bro. Like I would win trophies in PSG. I'm saying that I didn't feel like he took control of that team, that PSG team, bro. I mean, you used to see Mbappe, all these people, Neymar doing what they want. So I don't think he went there with authority.
Chelsea don't have that problem. They don't have.
Yeah, but we don't have those type of players.
Chelsea don't have like a Messi, Neymar, Mbappe that they have to, you know. I think when he was at Spurs, he did a good job managing the players because, you know, I don't think anybody other than Harry Kane was like a superstar like that. Like, yeah,
and even when he came, Harry Kane was a superstar then. I remember he was too young on the thing.
He was probably one of their star players, but not a superstar.
Nah, he was having like a Rashford season where he just came and burst onto the scenes type shit, like a Micah Richards. But he wasn't like a star yet. He burst onto the scene. He burst onto the scenes. But what's it called? Damn, I'm about to come in this bitch. What was I saying though? With Chelsea. I mean, Lampard being there. I didn't expect Lampard to stay there permanently.
Do you think there's any possibility that y'all sign Lampard permanently?
If he would have been there, yeah. But the fact that he didn't beat Real Madrid,
okay.
That's not gonna happen, man.
All right, makes sense.
The fact that he didn't beat Real Madrid, it's not gonna happen. But Pochettino, man, that's scary, bro. That's scary. That's a scary ass signing. But just give me those three positions: a striker, midfielder, and a goalkeeper. And then my statement still stands, though. We're going for the league next season.
Bro, relax.
Coming for you, City. We're coming for you.
What do you mean, City? Arsenal, you mean?
Man, they're about to drop like some flyers. We might as well transition to what's going on to the top of the league, but Arsenal, it's not looking good. Should we move to Arsenal? Should we go to City? Let's go to City since
let's talk about that because I know we play in the Champions League
because. Go on.
Oh yeah, I was just saying because we play in the Champions League, so we can talk about that before like this weekend games and all of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, first leg, I think the first leg, it's one of those things where it was already over. Like, yeah, 3-0 is, you can come back from 3-0, but it's very unlikely. It happens maybe a couple times in every couple years, but like to come back from 3-0 in a Champions League is very hard. So I was confident in that second leg that no matter what, we're gonna go through. So it sucks that we didn't get the win. They got that last minute penalty, but it's a 4-1 aggregate win against probably one of the best teams in Europe. So it's a good ladder to try and go and play against Real Madrid again. So and Haaland is just doing what he's supposed to be.
Bayern did it to themselves. They sucker punch themselves.
Yeah. I was shocked the way Bayern were playing in that.
The fact that they went to go hire
Nagelsmann.
Nah, they should have never let Nagelsmann go. I think they're regretting that right now, boy.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Because even right now, okay, now they're out of the Champions League and they're not first place anymore. So they're doing way worse than they were doing when he was the coach. So why did you sack him? What's your justification for sacking him?
It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. But I mean, I don't know. Owen McConnell really opened his cheeks for y'all, bro. He really gave y'all. I
mean, yeah, you always have those performances where one player is targeted because they're having a horrible game, and I think that's what happened because they were targeting.
But McConnell or Harry Maguire was better.
Nah, I think Maguire. I would take Maguire over this Champions League performance. I would take Maguire over McConnell.
Bro, I was done with Owen McConnell. When Mason Greenwood done him, bro. That's when I was done with this guy, like a couple of seasons ago. So like ever since then, I don't want to talk about him. But
with consent.
Oh, this guy, he's a wild boy. But MB, so like, how you feeling about your running with Arsenal, man?
I mean, it's exciting. That's all I'm gonna say.
So right now, as it stands, right, if you guys win that game,
yeah, if we beat them and win our game in hand, we're 1 point ahead of them.
So see, that's what I think, bro. I still believe Arsenal can win the league, bro.
No, they 100% can. Because if they beat us,
how?
Like they're gonna be like 5 points ahead. They can still do it. It's just the way they've been playing recently, 3 draws in a row, and then they play against us next. It's looking difficult because their form has dropped significantly from how they've been playing the whole season. And on the flip side, we've won 11 games in a row. So it's very hard to. Like, yeah, you can make a case for Arsenal. Anyone can win on any day. But like, if you look at the form and everything, it's very hard to make a case for Arsenal winning that game.
No, I agree. I think they need to look at this game like a derby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like form goes out the window. It doesn't matter if you lost your last 10 games. More
like final.
You won nothing. Like it does not matter, bro. The only thing that matters is the mentality going in, bro. How is Arteta looking at this? How is the big players feeling about this? And from the side of their fans, I think they rattled, bro. And I don't think they really believe they can do it. And that's a problem for me, bro. I think they actually they fear you guys, bro. And I think that kind of works in the city.
Yo, Man United is more afraid of Man City winning the league than.
Nah, our Arsenal.
Gary Neville switch his whole perspective talking about.
Oh man,
what did he say?
You're saying hopeful shit, bro. Come on, man. This guy Gary Neville done switch his whole perspective. At first, he was saying Man City was gonna win it. Now he talking about Arsenal have a chance to win it.
They do.
We already know what's going on.
And he's spending like what 15 minutes trying to give Arsenal a game plan to beat Man City.
They do, man.
Yeah, a whole game plan. Talking about silence and shit. But yeah.
Didn't he have like a failed coaching stint? Ain't nobody gonna listen to you.
Oh, in Valencia?
Yeah, wasn't that him or was it his brother?
Both.
It was both.
I think he was like he was the what's it called? The assistant.
Yeah, man. Still, like, yeah, that I don't know what he was doing.
What's it called? The thing with Arsenal is right. They should have beat Liverpool. I keep saying this, and at hindsight, it's gonna show that they should have beat Liverpool. Yeah. Southampton Southampton are bottom of the league. They coming into Emirates. I was shocked. I was thinking, yo, Arsenal about to win this game, go into Man City, and that's going to be the game. But the fact that they lost points there, I can't really even sit here and even keep for Arsenal that they're going to do it. I'll be very shocked. The only way that Arsenal will win this league is if Man City slips up. That's the only way. It's really in Man City's hands right now.
Yeah. Nah, it is, because we have the games in hand, and if we win our games in hand, we're up ahead. So it is in our hands. But the only thing is we have to play against Arsenal. But like I said, the way the form is looking, it's looking more in our favor. Obviously, like you said, anything can happen on a game day, but it's looking like it's in our favor. And I think we're playing home. So yeah, that's like even
there you go.
Home, away, all that shouldn't matter, bro.
What do you mean it doesn't matter, bro?
It shouldn't matter. Because if Arsenal are really serious, bro, they can do y'all, bro, for real. Like
are you serious? You trying to tell me home doesn't matter? Are you crazy?
In this kind of game.
So why didn't be Liverpool
bro, if home don't matter? Listen. We are in a title race, right? And this crucial part of the season, we're playing at home. That's a big advantage, bro.
Especially if they can't handle Liverpool.
I mean,
it's an advantage.
Liverpool Anfield is always like different, but like I think people underestimate the way Man City play at the Etihad.
Good, how you doing? I'm being
our
good.
Our record at home is like immaculate. So I don't think you can just let that slide because we're playing at home. It doesn't.
I'm saying, okay, I'm looking at it from the perspective of Arsenal, right? They like y'all can be got at, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all looking good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking good. The form favors y'all. Y'all players are scoring. Y'all. But from an Arsenal perspective, they shouldn't be looking at none of that, bro. They only need to look at it how they're gonna do what they need to do. All they need is to win the game or not lose. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me ask you a question, How do you think how do you think they can beat Man City? How do you think they can?
See, I think they need Ramsdale to have the game of his life. They need Odegaard to have the game of his life. They need to have Jesus to have the game of his life.
So the whole team.
And maybe Gabriel. They need like 4 players. Yeah,
bro, that's the whole team.
But if you want to win, if Arsenal really feel like they big boys and they talk like BK be talking sometimes, they like when he talks against Man United, they need to show up in this game. This is the game that makes or breaks a fucking season, bro. And if you can't show up for this game, if you can't have a minimum a 9 out of 10 performance, then it's done, bro. It's done,
bro.
Right?
I can tell you right now, right?
Let's wrap it up.
I can tell you right now, Arsenal.
Okay.
Every Arsenal player on that pitch can show up, but if our players show up, we're winning the game, and we've been showing up consistently for the last 5 months. That's what I'm saying.
From an Arsenal perspective, I don't care if you show up or not show up.
Bro,
I need to show up to win.
They're the only players on the pitch. You have to care. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying it. Obviously, if Ramsdale's showing up, he means that he's making saves. If Gabriel shows up, he's cleaning up. Partey, he's cleaning up. So that's what I'm saying. Obviously,
we've seen David De Gea put in man of the match performances when y'all lose. Like that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not denying. I'm not denying that. Bro, I'm not saying that you're not gonna get a chance or you can't score. But what I'm trying to show you is that if these players are on form, they can win the game. It can be a 3-1. It can be a 3-2.
Let me say this, right?
You see, the thing about you is you're always, when it comes to Man City, you're always dreaming about a win for the other team. You were sitting here saying that Sadio Mane, who hasn't scored a goal in 3 months, was going to score a hat trick against us. Like that was crazy.
He did get his licking though.
Here thinking that Arsenal are gonna somehow beat us 3-1 at the Etihad, and our players are just gonna, let that happen. It's kind of wild. Like I don't see how that can happen. Obviously, freaky things can happen, but what you're saying is Arsenal, their whole team pretty much has to be on their best game.
Like
and the Man City players who win games when they're not even on their best game have to let Arsenal run them at home. That's what you're saying.
And also, I have to say this, right? the pressure is clearly getting to them. You saw
Yeah,
against
that's what
Southampton.
all of these things, bro. They matter, bro. They matter. You're saying
The
it all
pressure,
goes
bro.
out the window, form goes out the window, but it doesn't. They're on a 3-game drawing streak.
Listen, if Arsenal talk like they big boys, this is the big boy. I'm talking what big boys do. I've seen my team do this. I've seen Man United do this. So I'm speaking from experience. Arsenal.
Okay, yeah,
be honest. Wait, hold up. Let me finish. The way BK talks, he talks like Arsenal are big boys. So if they're big boys, I'm expecting this.
All right.
What are you saying, Lou? Mr. Njai, you know that obviously BK gonna talk like that because that's his team, right? But let's just be honest for 2 seconds, right? Let's be honest for 2 seconds. Do you think this Arsenal team is like the Man United teams that you're talking about?
But it's football. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's football.
Bro, don't give me this answer.
Like, it's football. Answer, no, I'm just what I'm telling you. Like, it's a one game. It's a one game off, bro. It's one game. Like these players just have to just go. Like, just if they go and they listening to you guys, they losing. They losing that game, bro. But if you go in there and you believe in your team, you believe in your teammates, your manager gives you the right tactics, bro, and you don't fear the team, bro, it's 11v11, bro. Mano and mano. Mano and mano.
This sounds more like a pep talk.
But look at that, right? That's what Southampton did, and they left with a point. What makes you think that Man City are not gonna leave there with a point or 3 points? Bro, what I'm saying is Arsenal can be on their best performance, but the way our form is right now, playing at home and the opportunity to go first place and possibly win a treble, there's no way my team is slipping up.
Because a draw is not enough.
Let me give you an example. Napoli and AC Milan.
What about it?
What happened there? Look at the
Napoli just lost 6-0 against AC Milan like 2 weeks before that. But we beat Arsenal at home this season already. We beat Arsenal in the Emirates when they were at the top of their form, bro. Before they even lost the game. Come on, man. Like,
the best.
And AC Milan, all their players. Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's be serious.
I understand Mr. Njai's perspective because we know what's at stake. That treble. I understand what's going on.
No, his perspective.
Look at the screen down there. If they're gonna get the treble, they're gonna have that team right there. They're gonna have to earn it.
His perspective is a perspective of denial. Like he's trying to.
Exactly.
He's trying to put energy into the universe for Arsenal to beat Man City. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to do.
The Gunners. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm being serious though, bro. Like I've seen teams go in and win when they're not supposed to go, and I'm telling you, this is how Arsenal need to approach the game. If they go in there looking at Haaland stats, looking at City, looking at all this, it's done. Let's not play the game. Let's just end it. Give them the trophy. It's done. But if they want to win and they want to be big boys, so niggas start laughing at them and making fun of them, they need to go at this game and approach it in that manner, bro. I don't care who's playing. It's not about. That's not even an option. We go in there and we're not losing. We're not. I'm Arsenal today. Well, I'm saying that's just how they need to talk. That's how the players need to approach it.
That is so funny.
Odegaard needs to approach it that way. Y'all see what Bruno does on that pitch? Y'all say Odegaard's better than Bruno and all that. Now is your time. Now is your chance to show that you are a captain. Now is your chance to show that you're better than all these players. Now is your chance. Show us. Jesus, you're back against City. What's up? Do something. Zinchenko.
What's it called?
What's up? This is your moment. This is why you play football, for games like this.
Zinchenko, but I'm crying.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I hate everything y'all saying with City, but bro, if they
would you give Man City their credit if they're able to pull it off? Would you? Because they did lose ground on Arsenal. They had like a 16-point gap on Arsenal.
I think it was 11. It was 11 at some point with
11. So, would you give Man City their credit?
I'm not impressed.
If they're able to.
Obviously not impressed because we did it to y'all.
I'm not impressed.
Not impressed, kid. We move. What's it called?
I'm not done with City though. But from the City perspective, MB, right? So I've been here. I think BK was even saying that, like, with the system that Pepper's figured it out, right? How do you feel about that? Now Lulu's saying I might give them credit. I would say, right, the team, it's balanced for some reason. Like,
yeah,
bro, this guy, man.
No, I'm trying to give you credit, nigga. Come on.
Nah, that's a backhanded compliment.
Nah, it's not a back.
It's
You let me
balanced
finish
for some reason.
You let me finish. I'm just trying to say before
balance sheet.
It was shaky. It didn't make sense. But for some reason now, like it's balanced. Like it flows. Like the team is flowing back to front. Y'all not really conceding like that.
Bernardo
So
Silva.
like what have you noticed from when he was trying to?
I think the players just got used to the system because it was a brand new system. I did not like it at first, but yeah, I think the players just got used to it. Akanji, Ake, they're playing in positions they're not really. That's not their actual position, but I think they had to they had to adapt to the formation and make those positions theirs. So I think the whole thing with the right back cutting inside, when he makes John Stones do that, John Stones is now playing as a center defensive mid.
Yeah, I think that's the key to Stones.
All of these are like new positions, and that's something about Pep is like he's never scared to try something new, and a lot of the times it'll bite him in the ass, but like when it works, it works, and right now it's working. So
and also. What the fuck? No, my bad. Go on, my bad.
Oh no, I think the main thing about the formation is that it gives you a lot of possession. And the thing about Man City is if we have a lot of possession, that's already 60% of the game in our hands already. So I think this formation does very good job of retaining possession. So I think it was just a matter of the team blending with the formation, and now Edison is back to like getting clean sheets. Like there was a point where he was struggling to get clean sheets, so everything just clicked. It's that time of the season, bro. I told y'all at the end of the season we always go on these winning streaks. We are on an 11-game winning streak. We are coming. I'm telling you, bro.
Man, look. So like, do you feel like the main why do you think he was emphasizing this? Because I felt like when he was starting it, it was uncalled for. It was
a lack of players. Because if you look at our team, we have like 6 center backs and only 2 fullbacks. So like there was no rotation when he came to the fullbacks. So you have to find a way to utilize the players you have. We have Ake, Stones, Laporte, Diaz, Akanji. Like these are all center backs. So playing Stones, Ake, Akanji, and like a Walker, or Stones, Ake, Akanji, and when Cancelo was there, or Stones, Ake, Akanji, and Rico Lewis, then you have that other center back on the bench. I think it's just a matter of personnel because we didn't have backups in. That's why Rico Lewis started playing, because we didn't have backups in the fullback position. So I think he had to like adapt to that and just try to find a way to not only adapt to that but make it work during the season. It's not like he did this in preseason. Like this was as the season is going on, you're making this big change. So it took time, but I think it was worth it in the end, because now we're in a really good position. We can go top of the league. We're in a FA Cup semifinal and we're in a Champions League semifinal. So I can't complain anymore. I was complaining in the beginning. I can't complain anymore about the formation.
So with this new system that Pep has been playing, like who do you feel are the key players for the system to be successful?
Definitely, I would say the wide players, so like Grealish and whoever's on the right, to stretch the defense. I would definitely say that right back. Whoever's playing that right back that tucks into the center back, the center defensive mid. That person, I think, has the most crucial part, because your position is changing depending on whether we have the ball or not. So you have to stay switched on all the time.
That's fair.
Bro, I was like, I think the only person that can do this is Rico Lewis, because, he's fast enough to recover, and Kyle Walker doesn't really know how to move forward with the ball and stuff. But seeing John Stones play this position, this is why he's my favorite player at the club, bro. I love John Stones, man. He does everything so calmly, bro. It's like Pep whispers to this guy in his sleep, bro. Like he just tells him what to do, and he does, bro. He does it so effortlessly, bro. Like imagine John Stones. He plays right back, and then he's playing as a CDM next to Rodri, scoring goals as well, bro. Like that's not that's not something I'm gonna sleep on. So yeah, I think one of the most crucial roles in the team is that right back. I think the wingers are also crucial, and the 10. When it's Gundogan and De Bruyne, this is why from the beginning of the season I've been saying De Bruyne has to play in the middle of the pitch. Like, he's good drifting wide and putting crosses in the box, but when he's in the middle of the pitch is when he's the most creative. And with him in the middle of the pitch next to Gundogan, who makes those runs into the box, and then Haaland, I think De Bruyne, I would say Grealish, and whoever's on that right back position. I think those are the most important players to the formation for sure.
Would it also be fair to say that like the weakest part of that system is the wide like the on the like the wingers, like they can really threaten you guys?
Yeah, for sure, because our fullbacks are not that fast. That's the problem. So that's why I'm looking at Vinicius Jr., I'm looking at Rodrigo, and I'm like, all right, we need to. I think that would be a good opportunity to like bring Kyle Walker back in the team, because I think John Stones, and because we saw Fernandinho against Vinicius Jr. and that was not a good game. So I think when it comes to the pace of their wingers, I think we're gonna have to adapt to that for sure.
What about Jesus?
Jesus, what do you mean? Jesus is not that fast. Jesus is not fast.
Jesus can't even score.
He's quick, like dribbling and stuff, but speed-wise, I'm talking about like if he has the ball, he's pushing it, trying to get away from the defender. He's not getting away like a Vinicius Jr. is getting away. Maybe Martinelli. Yeah. Martinelli, I'm gonna give him that, but not
Martinelli for sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jesus as a prolific striker is not good. He does all.
He doesn't need to be prolific, but he needs to score against City. That's too different. You don't need to be prolific. But nah, MB, I see what you're saying, and that's fair though, bro. And you know, I like I said, looking at the since he changed it and the players that have been coming in, it looks balanced. You know what I'm saying? It looks balanced. It feels well, but it don't matter, bro. I think if Arsenal can still do something.
They can. I'm not saying they can't, but I'm saying it's unlikely. It's very unlikely.
And also, I've been
and will, two different things.
Yeah.
I've been surprised. Like he's been using a lot of like he's been trying to feed in some youngsters in, man. I've seen some. I don't know if he's a defender or a defensive midfielder.
Who, Sergio Gomez?
Nah, I don't think it's Sergio Gomez. He brought in a youngster recently, man.
Oh, what's his name? The Argentinian.
Obama.
Nah, he's from Argentina. What's his name?
He's a defender. Huh?
Yeah, he's a CDM.
Yeah, CDM.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know his name because Perón, I think that's his name.
So what kind of young?
One game?
I think
he played like 2 games. I think.
What kind of youngsters are like Man City / Pep bringing into the squad? Like technically, like are y'all more you know, technically, you know, being good on the ball, or is it, you know?
Yeah, I think the main goal. It depends on where you're playing, obviously, but I think the main goal to like graduate from the Man City academy is being able to be adaptive, like versatile. You can't just play one position. That's done. You can't just play one position. You can't just come and be like, all right, I'm a right winger, I only play right wing. That those days are over. So you gotta be able to play multiple positions. You gotta be able to adapt to changes like in the game, all of that. So I haven't seen a youngster right now that's maybe we have a striker named Carlos Borges. He's really good. I can definitely see him like getting some minutes off the bench next season and stuff like that.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, Cole Palmer is good, but I don't know. He hasn't been giving me the you know, like when Foden first came out, I knew from the jump Foden was gonna be crazy. But Cole Palmer, he's had his chances, but he hasn't really taken them like I feel like he should have. So we'll see how the Cole Palmer thing goes. But
he's an attacking midfielder or center forward?
Yeah, he's like a right mid attacking midfielder kind of player.
What's it called? I mean, how you feel about Ibrahim Diaz? Do you regret the fact that
bro,
let him go?
You already know me, Ibrahim Diaz, bro. That was my guy. So I regret us selling him every day. And the fact that he's right now at AC Milan, he's on loan from Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are trying to bring him back to sell him for like a swap deal for somebody else. It's pissing me off because if I can't have him at City, at least let me have him at AC Milan, bro. So yeah,
how much do you think he's gonna go for
I've
now?
been impressed with him this season for sure. You say what?
Okay. How much do you think his price tag is now?
Right now, I would say he's like maybe in the 30s. I don't think he's past a 30, maybe 35 million player, but that's like at the top. If a top team came for him, 35 million. But I think his asking price right now would probably be like high 20s, maybe 29 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are we done with City?
Yeah, we done. We done.
We moved to Man United. What's going on over there in Manchester? Over there, the red side. It's been interesting couple of weeks for you guys. What's going on?
Man, we beat Brighton. We made FA Cup final, man. You know what I'm saying? City think they're gonna do the three-peat. I told y'all this. Don't be surprised if Man City end the season with no trophies. And yeah, I think I'm playing.
All right.
I'm telling y'all. Do not be surprised if Man City go home this season and Haaland gets all these goals and these stats, and they have
so what you're trying to say is y'all gonna win the FA Cup. That's what you're saying.
I told you that from jump.
I just want to hear you say it. So what's today? Today's April 24th. I'm gonna clip this. I'm clipping it.
I'm not saying that, bro. I believe in my boys. You see the Pope right here, right? Look at him.
That's fine.
The Pope.
You can have the Pope. You can have Mufti Menk.
You're gonna be poped.
He said his favorite player is Martinez, bro. He's praying. He's gonna pray for us.
He can pray for, bro.
But nah, I mean, it's looking up, bro.
And the Pope Ripis.
I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Oh man, this man's got no filter.
Yeah, facts. But now it's looking good, man. I mean, the boys fought back because it was a bad game on Thursday against Sevilla.
Bad.
So for them to come back, it was good. We needed that. They fought for the game. Matoma didn't do shit. I already told you about Matoma, boy. Wan-Bissaka is the best right back.
Don't do that.
And yeah, don't do what?
Before you even said don't do that, like the Sevilla, you can't just skip over the Sevilla game. You were here saying you're winning the Europa League.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got slapped 3-0 in the away leg. Like I said y'all have never beat Sevilla. Never. So this is what I'm saying, bro. When you're playing at home, you just said home doesn't matter. They slapped you 3-0 at home. Like it matters, bro. It matters. It matters.
In Espanol.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
That man was too confident going into that second leg.
It was a learning moment. But then how?
How many lessons y'all gonna take from Sevilla, though? Come on, man. Let me ask you a question.
Different coaches. Right? They keep switching coaches. That's the problem.
let me ask you a question. So is Sevilla your Baudo in Europe?
Oh, Baudo.
In the Europa League, I would say.
When it comes to Europe,
that Olaf escaped me. That Olaf escaped me. That Olaf went over my head. What does Baudo mean?
You don't know what Baudo means?
I have an idea.
It's like your bro.
Yeah, they're like hunger. Your sir. When you see them, you salute them. Yes, hello, sir. How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, Mr. ODC.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, fuck Sevilla, bro. Them niggas got lucky, son. Like, I'm not accepting that.
Answer
That team was
question.
horrible. Nah, that team was horrible, son. The first leg, bro, we should have won the game in the first leg. It should have been done. Like, it should have been done. So I'm not gonna accept that. I just think that, like, just like I was saying, the Arsenal and that, like, I think towards the end, like, they just got that, like, severe, all that shit just got to them, and they just couldn't handle it, bro. They kept making silly mistakes. So, and Casemiro was not on game too. He came back in the Brighton game. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bro, it is what it is, bro. I don't really know what to say about the Sevilla, so fuck them niggas. Like, you know, bro.
He was going for quadruple.
I would say it's definitely the worst game we've had this season.
Oh man, worse than the 6-3?
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
You're crazy.
6-3, not 7.
Nah, we beat them 6-3. Exactly, and a 7, bro. Come on, that's not the
worst
game
shit.
Season, bro. Come on, that's not the worst game you've had this season.
Nah, it is the worst in the sense of they got the Europa League early. That is worse. That is worse because
losing against your bitter rival Liverpool 7, that's crazy, bro. I think that's the worst game.
I mean, let me speak for myself. You know why I say this is because, right? Man United and Arsenal, you're not supposed to be in Europa League in the first place. But when you go there, you gotta at least win it, or you get out in the semi-final or the final or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that both clubs failed to even reach the final, that is a failure. It's a big failure. You know what I mean? So now I would say this. The fact that Man United have won the Carabao Cup, they're very lucky that
they have a trophy to celebrate.
Thing that they did. Because the thing is, actually, they got a trophy to hold on to, right? I saw a quote from Rio Ferdinand. I wanted to ask your opinion. I'm sure you saw this. How are you feeling about what Rio said in the sense that if Man United finish the season with a trophy and a top 4, they will have a better win the Premier League?
Then they have a what?
They what?
If Arsenal don't win the Premier League, right, and they finish second, but Man United, they finish the season with a trophy and top 4, they'll have a better season. They would have had a better season than Arsenal.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I think because of the trophy.
Yeah, and like Arsenal has been first for how long?
Arsenal coming from where they were to be title contenders. I think it's a good season, but you gotta win a trophy. I think that's the main thing. So,
but not only that, you gotta win a trophy. Like if you've been there this long and fumbled a bag with like the amount of game point, if it was like 2 points, okay, I can understand. But like they had a huge lead and to blow it this far,
bro, y'all fumbled an 18-point lead. Like it happens.
Bro, the question
when
was,
we won that Aguero title, we won it after coming back from 18 points against Manchester United.
13.
It was 18.
13.
Oh my God.
That's not the point we're talking about. We're talking about Arsenal and Man United. That's what we're talking about. In that context, 100%. But no, Man United gonna win 2 trophies this year, bro. Inshallah.
All right, I stuff a lot, but yeah, all right.
So, but yeah, like but for United, like right now, bro, like the biggest thing for United is the Qataris coming in, bro. That is the only thing, bro. That is the only thing that matters at this point. I swear to God, I'm not even. I would let City win. I would give City the FA Cup. Give them the treble.
Here we go. This shit.
At this point, right? They can have the treble. Right?
Wow.
And we get Qataris. No,
this is crazy.
No, listen.
Mom said the same.
Bro, if we win the treble, just know it's gonna be a very hot day for everybody.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
I'll tell you that right now.
If I had the option to take the Qataris or Man City win the treble, Man City win the. I'm getting the Qataris, and Man City can have the treble. It's cool. So I'm just trying to show you that.
But you're selling your soul right now, you know.
That is the most important thing right now for Man United is the Glazers leaving and the Qataris coming in.
Fix that toilet.
That is the only. We've only won our trophy. We can have no Champions League. We can be I'll actually be relegated from the Premier League and get the Qataris, bro.
Bro, let's be serious.
Bro, what?
I'm telling you.
Like you're selling yourself for oil money after crying about oil money for 10 years.
It's not about, well, Qatar has.
It's a Man U thing.
They're business people, bro. They're business people,
bro,
son.
All right.
It's not all money, son. But it's not even about it. The Glazers are that bad, bro. The Glazers are that bad. They're gonna ruin the club. So when you have people that are focused on getting the club back the right way, you take that, bro. Because we're gonna win trophies like we're Man United, bro. We have the most Premier Leagues, we have the most Champions Leagues in England. Like we are those guys. So whoever's winning trophies, go ahead. We have more than you. It's okay.
Bro, I'm done arguing. When you guys say stuff like that, before I used to argue, but if you're just gonna say go ahead and win your trophies because we have trophies, I'm fine with that. Like
No, I'm just saying right now. I'm not worried about
You're gonna
that.
be 40.
I'm not worried about trophies, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried.
And your last trophy
Hey, wait, Lulu. Did he just say he doesn't want Punch because Punch say he not worried about trophies?
No, listen, bro. MB, bro. I'm saying for right now, I'm not worried about trophies. I'm worried about the Qatar.
Oh, hey, yo. You flip-flopping, man.
Nah,
Mr. Yad.
bro. Y'all not
What you doing, bro? You got your
bro.
flappers on, man. You about to go to deep dive.
I'm standing strong, bro. I will take the most important thing for Man United right now is the Qataris coming in, bro. It's not about an FA Cup. It's not about a Champions League spots. None of that matters.
When Mom came on here and said that, that's when your season went down. When Mom came here and said that I will give up all the trophies for the Qatarians to come, that's when your season started to just go ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. But listen to this, right? Listen to this. On a serious note, right?
You still having a better season than you, though.
Looking at the way your squad is looking right now, and I mean, yeah, that's a fact. Everybody has a better season than us, right? But looking at the way your season is going, and with the injuries that you guys are having right now, with key players like Martinez, Varane, getting injured. What's it called? There's a couple of injuries happening in your squad, and in the long run, the games that you guys have left to finish in top 4. And the way Newcastle is playing too, because Newcastle just bastard Spurs. They just beat them
Spurs,
like what?
Don't matter. What's that? Spurs. It don't matter, bro.
6-0, 7,
It's Spurs.
7-1, right? I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if Man United even gonna finish top 4. I feel like they're gonna finish the season with just a Carabao Cup and get out the top 4. I don't know if top 4 is a guarantee.
So who's gonna finish? Who's gonna finish top 4? So in your idea of Man United not finishing top 4, who's gonna be there?
I think it's gonna be Newcastle. I think Newcastle is gonna grab that top 4, and
it's gonna be
a possibility.
City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and who else?
City, Arsenal. See, Arsenal might even go third in my head.
Okay, third. You still got one more team.
Might go third, but nah.
And who else?
What's it called? I want to look at the table to see what's going on real quick. Because who all is in there?
I think it's possible for them to slip to third, but then that doesn't really make a difference because you're not really winning a title. So whether you finish third or fourth, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
I think if Arsenal, the only reason Arsenal.
So Tottenham is smelly though.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. Like, what you just talking to talk, bro?
Liverpool is what 50 points. Damn, yeah, 50. Liverpool is a little bit far. How many games we have left? Like what, 7 games? Yeah, I don't know if Liverpool gonna catch up.
Nah, United will finish in top 4.
That's
it's just
what
y'all gonna finish 4th. Y'all gonna finish 4th. All right.
So you take your statement back.
I don't know if I take it back because what if Spurs wake up? So I don't know. I'm not going to take it back.
So you saying United is not going to make top 4? Is what you happen? And you saying Spurs is gonna, your top 4 is gonna be City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Spurs.
Those 3 are the guarantees. Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle guarantees.
You said United might not make it. You tell me. You brought this up. So who's going?
No, Man United not making it. Yeah, that's I'm standing on that. Man United not making it.
Who's going to make it?
I don't know who's going to be 4th.
You can't bring a statement.
Man United not going to be thingy. Hey, it's my statement in it.
But not.
Man United not finishing 4th.
I think if Arsenal lose against City, I can see them dropping to 3rd. I think that like.
Who are Arsenal?
Because
nah, bro. Have you seen the point difference?
Yeah, the difference is crazy. Yeah, I'm looking right now.
How much is the difference? What is it?
I think it's like 15 or something.
Hold on, let me show you guys.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Like I don't think it's numerically like. I mean, it is because there's 6 games left. But nah, I think slipping to 3rd is crazy.
I mean,
they're not gonna finish. They're not gonna go 3rd.
They might draw a bunch of games and. I mean,
so listen to yourself.
Okay, hold on.
Draw a bunch of games, but then you expect them to come to Man City and beat us.
Because the reason is this context, bro. If they lose against City, the whole season they were trying to get to win the league. So the league is done. Their players are gonna drop. They're gonna drop their head.
But it's not because let's say if they have the same mentality that we have, right? We could have given up a long time ago. But if they lose that game, they can still hold out hope that we drop points at some point. And they just have to keep winning. That's the thing. So I don't think they'll stop winning because there's still a possibility that they could win the title if we drop some points.
This time I'm looking at Arsenal, bro. If they don't have the right mentality to go and beat City, then it's done. I'm not saying they can't do it, but I'm saying if we're going with the assumption that they're gonna go to City and lose, that is what I'm expecting. That team again, I'm expecting them to drop more points. Now, do I expect them to go to City and lose? No.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Hey, what's it called? Enyai.
Yeah.
So my statement of Man United not finishing top 4, I do take that back because I look at the numbers. I don't know if that's gonna happen, right?
I mean,
but
okay, there we go.
Finishing fourth, right? Finishing fourth, though, yeah, right?
There
I mean,
go.
Man United gonna say y'all overachieved and all that nonsense. But
no one said overachieved. Don't use that word. We didn't use that. We
I swear, people came over here and said that Ten Hag is overachieving.
They're gonna say it's
no
his first season. This was supposed to be a rebuilding season.
No one said overachieved.
Right.
We overachieved.
Show
we
me
all
the
know
clip.
What's gonna happen, man.
No one said overachieved. I'm telling you, no one used that word overachieved.
Okay, well, okay, all right.
It's a good season, but not overachieved. No.
All right, let's move. What they talk about? Let's look.
So you do take back your statement of the top 4. I just want to make that clear. You take it back.
Yeah. Go finish fourth.
All right. So that was a Wendy Williams take.
I guess. I guess. What's it called? Let's go to let's talk about the relegation battle for a little bit.
It's looking good though, man. It's looking good.
Because wait, are we done with United? You cool with United?
Yeah, man. I mean, Wan-Bissaka locked down Matoma. You know what I'm saying? So, when I tell y'all Wan-Bissaka is the better right back than Trent, y'all be like over here, yeah. You know,
Trent. In fact, we should talk about Liverpool.
The proof's in the pudding.
Okay.
So put some respect on Wan-Bissaka's name.
Who?
Put some respect on Wan-Bissaka's name.
Oh, okay. Wan-Bissaka. I don't know about that. I mean, they say he's the best tackler. You guys have to do more than just tackling, my boy. But what's it called?
He's playing better than Reece James right now. I'll tell you that.
Yikes. What's it called? Trent in midfield. That is a revelation right there. Him playing in midfield. And this is what we're talking about with people and Pep, right? People don't like giving Pep his credit, but Liverpool got the idea of Trent playing in midfield from Pep.
I mean, bro, because I didn't want to say it, but like even Arsenal, like this whole thing about Zinchenko cutting in, that's from Man City. Like,
oh, we know this.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't understand people saying Arteta, this, but that's literally our style of play. So I don't know why people are talking about it like it's some revelation. Like it's not. Oh man.
Right. But so okay, the relegation battle. What's it looking like over there? Because something they should have left with 3 points, but left with 1. I don't know how much that's going to help them. I know West Ham won.
Let them get relegated
the weekend.
I mean, I just don't want Everton to get relegated, bro. Personally, I'll say let Leeds or Leicester go down. But I like Sean Dice, man. I like him as a coach. So I really don't want Everton to go down. I think they drew or they lost their last game, and it was against one of their they drew against one of their direct rivals down there too. I think it was like I forgot who it was, but it's not looking good for them.
Palace.
Was it Palace?
Yeah, Crystal Palace.
So it's not looking good for them. But I'm back in Everton, man. I want him to stay in the league. I want Sean Dice to stay in the Premier League, bro. I really like him. I like listening to his press conference. I feel like he has a style of play that's needed in the Prem. You know, he has a way of just Sean Dice. I like watching his team.
His style is needed in the Prem.
Yeah, 100%. I like.
Why you like watching his teams play?
Bro, like all this progression shit is cool, but sometimes there's an art to defending, bro. There's an art to grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an art to doing that, and I like that type of play. And I also feel like with the Everton team, he can mix it up a little bit better than Burnley. Because at Burnley, bro, he only had the players to do what he was doing. But with Everton, he can mix it up a little bit better. I think he would have a more balanced, great defensively, obviously, but I feel like he would have some great attacking play too. So I feel like if you give him some couple of players, give him a couple of windows, and let him make his imprint in that team, Everton will be a good, solid team to watch again. So I want him to stay, man. I hope they beat the relegation.
But a team like Everton, there's nothing wrong with like going to the championship and winning it and coming back too.
I mean, that's fair, but I want him to stay personally. That's why I want Sean Dyche to stay, and I feel like Everton. Anytime you go down, it's always shaky. You don't know if they're gonna keep him. You don't know if you're gonna keep your players. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna come back like that. So I want him to stay because if he stays, he's guaranteed gonna be the manager again. Everton were trying to sell their club, so you never know what's gonna happen with that. But I like Sean Dyche, man. I want him to keep staying in the Premier League. Leeds and Leicester.
The other two teams you want to stay up.
Stay up. No, that's it. The rest can go down. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So Everton, if Michael Keane and what's his name gonna leave Everton this summer, would you care if Everton even went down?
I mean, like I said, I like Sean Dyche. Obviously, like my Man United boys are there too. Dyche, but I like Sean Dyche. I like him. But I mean, he hasn't really been. He brought back Michael Keane, which is a big plus. James Garner just got back from injury, so he's kind of like getting back to fitness.
Okay.
So. Me, the only team I want in that bottom fight to like stay up that I really care about is Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So I would want Crystal Palace, Everton, and as much as I hate them, I don't like the idea of Southampton getting relegated. So I would want Southampton to stay up too.
Fuck them. I hate that team. Fuck them.
Southampton, if you go down, listen, Lavia, you coming over to the
bro,
Blues.
Milk that squad, bro. They are gonna milk that squad.
No facts.
Yeah. Arsenal is coming. Thomas Partey is about to be locked up. They need a replacement.
Nah, Factz, man. But now also last thing though, like how do y'all feel about they fired the Conte's assistant, bro?
Oh, they fired him?
They fired him today, bro. It was
they sacked him today.
I don't understand what's going on with
bro. You can't lose 6 as an interim manager, bro. What
do you mean? Like your season was done. Like there's nothing to fight. Like anytime a team plays after they know that the game like is done for them, it's done, bro. They're gonna get punished. Newcastle are
but was
their
season really done?
No, they're playing for Champions League though.
Yeah, top 4.
Bro. Come on, bro.
When they fired Conte, they were fighting for top 4.
Yeah.
Man.
So I don't understand. I don't even understand why when they fired Conte, why they even kept him in the first place. That's Antonio Conte's right-hand man. So that was like fine Antonio, but keeping Conte.
No, facts.
that didn't really make sense. You know what I mean?
So how we looking at Kane though? He keeps getting his goals, but his team is not doing shit.
Yeah, but then isn't that like a thing to Kane that he's scoring, but like his
for
team
how
is
long?
MB, goals?
It's been happening season.
Kane is leaving. Though, Kane is not staying at Spurs, bro. This time I don't see Kane staying at Spurs for sure.
If he stays, then we're gonna look at him. But if he leaves, then you know what I mean, you can't really, you know what I mean.
Where do you think Kane will go? I mean, there's
a
couple options.
I'll take him. Shit.
Bayern are looking at him. Chelsea are looking at him.
I was gonna say, what about like Madrid? I was gonna say even like Madrid.
Nah, I think he'll stay in England. He's trying to break those records.
Nah, Madrid got Benzema.
But nah, I think if Kane goes to United, Madrid will probably get like Osimhen, which is not a bad look.
What? You say one more time?
I said if Kane comes to United, Madrid are gonna get Osimhen. I feel like Real Madrid are looking to make a stellar signing again, bro, and in a forward line. So they want a big name. Yeah, that's true.
But and after like maybe 4 years, I think they're gonna go for Haaland.
It just depends on how the Kane thing works for United, bro. Because
after 4 years,
how old is Harry Kane again? He's like 30.
I think he's 29, 30. Yeah.
It's risky though, man. I don't know, but United's luck with signing players like that. This nigga might fuck around, come to United, and then be trash, bro. Not score goals. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that, bro. And that's what I really worry about that.
Van Persie.
I think Van Persie's a better striker. I think Van Persie's a better striker than Harry Kane, personally.
Of course.
No. I'm being serious. Like I just as a 9, like as a pure 9, I think Van Persie is better. Now, obviously, Kane has the goals and all that, but If you just ask me, I think Van Persie is better. But it worked. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I don't know.
I think
it's something about it that it's just I don't know, man. I'm just not sure about the Kane thing, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's him not winning trophies, his desire to stay there, his age. I don't know, but it's just something about it that I'm not like super excited about.
There is a stat that every player / manager that leaves Spurs, they end up winning trophies once they leave Spurs. You know what I mean? That's a thing out there. So
I mean, United win trophies. Like Kane coming is not special. You know what I'm saying?
But you said you don't want to win trophies. You want the Arabs to come. Which one is it?
Listen, bro. I said for right now, this season, I would take City taking the treble and we getting the Qataris. When we get the Qataris, bro, we coming for y'all niggas. So just know that.
But what's it called? With Spurs, right? With Spurs, I'm looking a little bit concerned with them because it's not really looking good. Because they're not gonna attract any top manager. And from the reports I'm seeing, they don't want to even go that route. They're trying to go with a route from another young manager, like what they did with Pochettino. So I saw they're looking at Will Steele, the guy from Rams, the 30-something-year-old guy who's they're paying every time he coaches the game. No, I mean that's
that guy. They said that guy beat his team on Football Manager.
He lets us see. He lets let my assistant coach pick the team. Yeah. 11.
He be simulating. That's simulating. But, hey, prayers to Spurs though. But who I will take Kane from Spurs. Which players will y'all take from Spurs?
Kane as a starter.
I would take Emerson Royale.
I hate that guy.
Romero. And
Emerson Royale, yo,
yeah,
I mean, real quick, let me just catch up real quick. I saw Emerson Royale get linked to Real Madrid. What do people see in Emerson Royale? Is it because his name is Royale?
He's okay. I think Spurs playing him as that wing back. I think he's not the best moving forward, but I think as a right back he would be solid.
Bro, only player apart from Kane is Kulusevski.
I guess
Kulusevski is the only player I would take after Kane.
Okay.
The rest can
What's it called? Let's move to Serie A just real quick, man. I want to talk about Serie A, man, because I feel like they're low-key back in the sense that, they've been back for like 2 seasons, but I think this year it's been solidified that they're back in terms of like quality in the league.
All right.
And especially the way AC Milan and Inter Milan are doing the Champions League and them going on this run in the Champions League. I have a hot take that I feel like an Italian team is going to win the Champions League this season.
Anything but City, I'm for it.
This year, who's in the Champions League? It's AC Milan and Inter Milan, right? But they play against each other.
AC Inter. Yeah. Well, one going to be knocked out, but, hang on, chess move. But right. I think an Italian team might win it. And it's going to be some, like, 1-0 shit, but... I'm not really.
I think the winner of the Champions League this season is in the Man City Real Madrid tie. Because I'm confident if we get past Real Madrid, I think this could be our year to win it. But also, I feel like if Real Madrid get to a Champions League final, there's nothing that's happening other than them winning the game. So,
but Real Madrid win this Champions League, they gotta rename that shit to the.
That's what I'm saying.
To the Madrid shit.
Yeah.
But let's do player fraud, man. I think this has been a good one. Let's do player fraud.
I think my player of the week is gonna be Riyad Mahrez. I forgot to mention him, but yeah, it was such an easy game that I literally forgot about the entire game. But my boy scored a hat-trick at Wembley, bro. First Man City player to score a hat-trick at Wembley. So I'm happy it's Mahrez because I love Mahrez. I felt like this season he hasn't had his chances, but when he has had them, like against Spurs, against Real Madrid, against Bayern, against Sheffield United just now, I think he has shown that he's still a member of the squad. So I love Mahrez. So I'm happy for him getting that. And I think my fraud of the week has to be I would have to give it to the whole, Spurs facility, whatever you want to call it, man. I think losing 6-1, like Yeah, bro. At this time of the season, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, I think they definitely have to hold it this week for sure. And
Okay.
I think DK would say the same if he was here. He would say, hold that, hold that.
Hold that.
Nah, facts.
Okay, what's it called?
My fraud of the week.
Go ahead.
My player of the week is Victor Lindelof, man. You know, that penalty, taking that penalty, that game-winning penalty, and winning that. He also had it. Actually, I'm gonna give it to him and Luke Roberto Carlos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kante came here and was saying that he's done with Luke Shaw. You know, Mom also said something similar. I've been telling y'all, bro. Luke Shaw, yes, he has some moments where he doesn't play to his level best. I won't even say shaky. He doesn't play to his level best. But Shaw has also anytime there's a challenge put to him, he's rose above it, he's risen above it, and performs. He plays multiple positions, so I gotta give him credit, man. My fraud of the week. I gotta give it to that severe performance, bro. Because see, the City game, it just surprised me. It was like, it was just weird, bro. It was just weird. It wouldn't even surprise me. It was weird. It was at a time when everything was new. Like we were still figuring shit out. City got the Haaland effect. They were just rolling. So you can kind of understand what that was. The Liverpool one, it kind of took us by storm a little bit, but if you are like Kante even said it,
more like
if you're United, if you know you're a United fan, if you're a real United fan, you was watching us, you knew 3-4 games before the Liverpool game, shit was shaky. We were escaping with results, but you knew it was shaky. But the Sevilla game, bro, that was disrespectful, bro. It was just nasty. The players didn't do nothing. Like it was weak. They literally gave their game away, bro. How do you go into a game that you know you need to perform, you know you need to win, and you just make the mistakes, but there was no fight, bro. There was no fight in that game. So I give that entire performance the fucking fraud of the week, bro. Damn near the fraud of the, I don't know, but fraud. You can hold that too.
Okay. I'm gonna go my player of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Real Madrid, just because for being able to go all these years and dominate in a tournament, Champions League, like the way they're doing it, is very, very respectable. And the fact that you just keep adding on to their team and just keep improving year after year after year, that is actually the goals, like where, you know what I mean, clubs need to reach to and trying to be at. So shout out to Real Madrid, shout out to Vinicius. You know what I mean? Ballon d'Or future. Hey, I see a Ballon d'Or in his future. I don't know. I'm just saying. I see a Ballon d'Or in his future. But yeah, shout out Real Madrid. Fraud of the week. My fraud of the week, I was gonna give it to Man United for losing to Sevilla, but I'm glad Nyai acknowledged that. So I'm gonna give it to somebody else. My fraud of the week, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Hugo Lloris, man. Hugo Lloris. Now, MB gave Spurs. MB gave Spurs. So now wait, hold on. My fraud of the week, No. I'm gonna give my fraud of the week to Crystal Palace. I understand that they won, but I forgot to give them my fraud of the week for when they fired Patrick Vieira.
Nah, Vieira was
even
fraudulent
if what's his name?
I was telling y'all that.
Even if what's his name? What's that guy name?
Roy
Hudson. Even if Roy Hudson keeps Crystal Palace in the league, how long is Roy Hudson going to be at Crystal Palace? I'm just saying, his age don't really help. He's not going to be there for that long.
He's only there for the end of the season, bro. They're going to find another coach.
You know what I mean? So, shout out to Crystal. And a lot of them players who are at Crystal Palace, let's be honest. If Roy Hudson was there, them players who have not gone to Crystal Palace, they only came to Crystal Palace because Patrick Vieira was the manager. All them,
but he wasn't performing though, bro. I was telling y'all this, and y'all were like, yeah. He wasn't performing. That Palace team did not really evolve. Their style of play didn't evolve. Like it was stacked. They were trying to be. They were being stagnant. I was telling y'all that.
Okay, but yeah, but now that's my fraud. But listen, it's been a good episode today. You know what I mean? If you're still watching, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit the video. We asking for 10 likes in this video, minimum, if possible. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? And make sure you share with your friends and family. And we'll be back, man. It's crunch time in the season. Well, for everybody else, not for me, Chelsea. We done. Oh my goodness. But we season is finito. But yeah, man, we'll be back. Full squad will be in the building. And yeah, man. What you saying? What y'all saying? We done?
We out.
We out.